Happy Monday, everybody. So today's going to be the fourth and final text of this argumentative essay packet. This is the shortest text. It's a whopping 41 lines, and when this is done, I'm already calling dibs on making the quiz. So it'll be there. It'll be there in Schoology. I have some unusual ideas for the quiz on text 4. So read along with me, and when we're all done with the video, then check out the quiz. All right. So this is text 4. Art or Vandalism? Banksy, 5 points in the fight for artistic expression. In 1974, Norman Mailer wrote The Faith of Graffiti, one of the first literary works that looked at the origins and importance of graffiti in modern urban culture. Mailer's belief was not widespread, with many opponents looking at graffiti as no more than vandalism. The battle between those two camps has waged ever since, although the graffiti artists, now given the more politically correct name of street artist, have slowly begun to win the battle. Artists like Banksy and Mr. Brainwash have actually made the public salivate with anticipation as they await their next creative exploits. While often unsanctioned, street art allows the artist to bypass the confines of the formal art world where only the elite can participate. Communicating directly with the public allows street artists to present socially relevant content while at the same time beautifying the bleak sprawl of urban decay. Whether graffiti is art or crime has an implication in protecting the integrity of a street artist's work. If considered art, the creative works might be shielded under the Visual Arts Rights Act, VARA. VARA protects the work of visual art from intentional distortion, mutilation, or other modification. As a crime, these works can be washed away without further consideration, as has been the fate of many. It's a very frustrated feeling you get when the only people with good photos of your work are the police department. That's a quote from Banksy. Street artists across the country have been fighting back using the VARA argument. 5 Points, an outdoor art exhibit space in Long Island City, New York, is considered to be the world's premier graffiti mecca. Since 1993, with the property owner's permission, artists have been creating unique artistic works on numerous walls of a 200,000 square foot factory. 5 Points has now become a tourist attraction with hundreds visiting each week. Now, the building is supposed to be raised to make way for a luxury apartment complex. 16 artists have sued to preserve the space, citing VARA. They are currently seeking a temporary injunction. Hey, before I go on to the next paragraph, quick notes about one of the words in this past paragraph. Look at line 24. The building is supposed to be raised, and it's spelled R-A-Z-E-D. Now, when raised is spelled with a Z like that, that means torn down. And yeah, that seems like a stupid idea to have that word exist, because think of it this way: a barn raising, a good old-fashioned barn raising. Traditionally, that would mean a bunch of people in the area got together and constructed a barn, and in that case, the raise would be spelled R-A-I-S-E. And it means to construct a barn, but you change the spelling of raise to R-A-Z-E-D, and now you have to tear down that barn. Can you imagine if the foreman of a construction crew was just a bad speller? I mean, you could be tearing down buildings that you're supposed to build. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Let's get back to, line 27. Los Angeles, often on the forefronts of intellectual property issues, recently passed a new murals ordinance making street art legal if you pay for a permit, get permission from the location, and publicly post your intentions. Shepard Fairey, best known for his Obama Hope poster and his Obey campaign, has teamed up with renowned graffiti artist Risk to create a major piece in Skid Row. Another work will be painted in the Arts District by culture-jamming contemporary artist Ron English. Other artists thrive on the illegality of their work. Banksy recently hit New York City, creating 17 works throughout various neighborhoods. Despite their aesthetic value, the NYPD's Vandal Squad want to question him in connection with the vandalism. If they catch him, he will be charged. And if they catch him, he will be charged. The Vandal Squad is currently combing through hours of surveillance footage, looking for clues to Banksy's whereabouts. Mayor Bloomberg has said that any Banksy works on public property will be removed. So while the battle rages on, it at least seems for the time being that street artists are gaining public support, and it may only be a matter of time before laws like the one in LA are the norm. All right, so that's a short article. So I made a quiz. I put it in School G. It's ready and waiting for you. All right, so we've read all the text, so now we can start putting together our thoughts in terms of how we're going to put this together in terms of a 5-paragraph essay. Well, we'll start the thinking about things tomorrow. All right, we'll see you then. Mr. C's out of here.